Hello, brothers and sisters of the light. I am Julie Joy with another message for you today from Saint Germain, as channeled by Daniel Scranton for May 13th, 2023. And the title of this message is, Are You Working with Saint Germain? And he begins, I am Saint Germain, keeper of the violet flame. I am working with each and every one of you, whether you realize it or not, because of my association with planet Earth and humanity. We all go back a long way, and we are all supporting and helping each other, whether it looks that way or not. You all have agreements with one another to play certain roles in each other's lives, and you may not like it when someone else plays a very specific role for you. But I invite you to remember that you asked them to play that very specific role. Everyone is your friend, your cohort, your fellow traveler through the universe. And when you can acknowledge that you are a source energy being, and so is everyone else, you can finally admit to yourself that there are no dark forces working against you as an individual or you as a human collective. We are all of the light, all serving each other. And yes, sometimes one will be serving you by playing the role of a human being who is very disconnected feeling, and they will do harm to you in some way. And you can always remind yourself that you asked them to do it, and now you have an opportunity to grow from that traumatic event. You have an opportunity to forgive that person, to move on from it, and to become more of who you really are as a source energy being. Now, the reason I'm giving this to all of you right now is because you can see in broad daylight how many humans are acting out, playing those roles, showing you all what still needs to be healed, still needs to be forgiven and released. And you who are awake have the power to do this because you know what you know. You know you are not there to judge, to condemn, to cast out and exile other humans. You are there to accept, to love, to forgive, and to have compassion for those who are your fellow travelers and who have played their roles very well. You need to have something to push against at some point in your lives so that you could understand what it felt like to let go of that resistance, to forgive and to move on. You needed to know what it would feel like to release anger, release hate, release resentment, and to embrace everyone and everything as being a part of your journey. And you have given yourselves plenty of those opportunities. I know this to be true because, as I said, I am a part of your journey no matter who you are, and I feel very close to humanity, even from this lofty perch of the 12th dimension. All of us here in the Ascended Master Realm will be continuing to help all of you to heal, to forgive, to release, and to become, because no matter who you are becoming something more. And you will do so whether you do it consciously or not. If you are receiving this message, know that you are doing it consciously, and I commend you for it. I know that you will continue to have times in your lives when you don't feel like you are doing such a great job, and yet you will continue to pick yourselves up, to dust yourselves off, and to move on, because that's what humans do. I am Saint Germain, keeper of the violet flame. Another great message from Saint Germain. I'm happy to know that he has always been here working with us. This marvelous message was channeled by Daniel Scranton. His own website is danielscranton.com. Please stop by there and see everything Daniel has to offer. Also, you can sign up for his daily newsletter. That's where I get all these messages every single day. I will be able to place the words to this message below in the Show More section. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, and it's always my privilege and tremendous honor to be able to be the female, but not AI voice of Saint Germain for all of you for these few short moments. And please don't forget to create a great day.